Oh, hello. Welcome back to The Walking Dead Saints and Sinners Chapter 2, Retribution. Just trying to clear some of these roots out of the crypt crib. We are playing the Early Access PCVR version, which isn't due out in full release until February of 2023, but the MetaQuest version is due out in just a couple of days on December 1st, so we are on the eve of Retribution. And I'm spending some time to go through some of the new weapons, items, and features of the game. In this video, we're going to be checking out some of the special edition weapons. But before we get to that, take a minute to click the S in the corner to subscribe. Heading for 25,000 subscribers. It'd be fantastic to have you on the team. Also like, share, leave a comment. Let me know what you think of the video, or the game, or of these special edition weapons. Now at this point it's unclear how you'll unlock these weapons. There's some indication of a payback edition, which would grant you access to these recipes, but we'll have to see how that shakes out in the release. Now on this table, I've set out two sets of weapons. One set has a future.
One of them does not.
Now, you may have seen these three weapons in some other creators' videos, but there's no guarantee that these are going to make it into Retribution. We have a modified 9mm that shoots burst rounds and has a 35-round magazine. This, I believe, is actually a development prototype for the SMGs that are in the game, so I would not expect to see this released in the full version at all. We also have a recurve bow. The future of this is unknown. Maybe it'll make it into the game at a future point, but again, I would not expect it to be in Retribution. And then we have Lee's fire axe. I don't know where this axe fits in, we'll just have to see, but if you don't see it in-game, don't be too surprised. On the other hand, here we have the special edition weapons. We have the Chosen, Mama's Knife. We have the Mardi Gras sawed-off shotgun, or Fat Tuesday, or also known as La Boheme, the Party. And then we have the gold-plated 9mm, also known as the Blessing. So, we're going to check these three weapons out, take them for a spin, and see how they perform. Let's start with the Blessing. Got nice gold-plated 9mm with some fantastic detailing. We've got Sinner carved into it on one side, and Saint carved into it on the other side. I've already put on the laser sight and suppressor to both of these. And I think we'll take them out for both some daytime fun and some nighttime fun, because that's what the suppressor's for. Stealth. Moving on, we've got Fat Tuesday. Again, we've got some nice detailing on the weapon. We've got some Mardi Gras beads. And these will fit into the small weapon holsters. So that's going to be a blast. Store those away. And then we have the Chosen. Mama's Bowie knife. What does it say? Handmade by Griff. Not sure what that's all about, but Griff makes good knives apparently. Without further ado, let's take him for a spin. Alright, here we are on Bourbon Street, and we've got the Blessing to help us out. Laser sights and suppressors mounted. Well, that makes quick work of things. Wow, that laser sight is OP. Okay, we're out on one. Fantastic. Uh-oh. Click. Close range can be a little tricky with the suppressor. But overall, yeah. Close range. Especially dual wielding, because you don't have a hand free to grab the walkers. That's not working too well. I mean, I would assume the vanilla 9mm is basically the same. It's really the laser sight doing the work here. Let's check it out at nighttime. Well, here we are at Rampart at night to try out the blessing in the dark. That seems pretty fantastic. Again, the laser sight is killing it here. Where's that from? There. Okay, that took a few too many. How are they seeing me? Is it the fire? I'm walking too close to the fire? There's another one. Where's that from? Okay. Let's keep the laser pointed at the ground. I'll up the gamma a bit so you can see more than I can. They don't seem to be alerted by the laser sight. Whoa. He was very close. Let's point the laser over there. Yeah, see, no reaction. Right in front of him. I was kind of hoping you could get them to chase it like cats. Someone's on the other side of the fence. Whoa. Okay, looks like we're on an invisible wall there with the dot. That other soldier didn't alert. Let's get into the shadow, see if that matters. We're in the light right now. If you have the HUD on, there is a an icon that tells you how exposed you are. Yeah, there's an invisibarrier there. Laser sight is OP. Well, there you have it. The blessing in action. And it is a sweet, sweet blessing with a suppressor and a laser sight. Let's check out Fat Tuesday. Alright, here we are back at Bourbon Street with the bells ringing. And we've got Fat Tuesday to try out. Now it's a sawed-off, double barrel, but it seems you have to reload it 2 shells at a time. So you gotta use both barrels, which isn't too hard in this scenario, but we'll try out 1 shot. So there's 1 shot. We can't seem to dump that other round. Maybe that'll change. But we have these cool 2-round loaders. Wow, it is hard to miss with Fat Tuesday here. And it's also pretty easy to hit multiple targets, it would seem. Yeah, need reloading on that one. Fair amount of pushback as well. Yeah. Can't load until you unload. This one's getting a bit red, but we're doing all right. Let's just change that up. Well, there you go. Fat Tuesday in action. All right, here we are back at Bourbon Street to check out how the Chosen handles in combat. Flips just like all the other knives. Just have to find some quarry. Here we go. You, sir. They shooting at me? Okay, let's just move along. They've got the high ground. Whoa, that stabs deep. Here we've got some candidates. That's interesting. Can we take an arm off? Seems like... No, just short of that, but it is really smooth and fast at braining. Still takes quite a bit of stamina. Right past the hilt there. But very smooth. Here's another volunteer. Okay. Yeah, it looks like we can't behead with it or delimb, and it does use a fair amount of stamina. Where's that coming from? Usually there's some action over here. Huh. Some walkers slipping around because they think I can't see them. Like, that takes almost no effort at all. Usually the knives have like a 1-2, unless you're swinging with the perfect momentum. You have to kind of set them and then push them in. But that, it's just one motion. Right when it hits the perfect amount of pressure there, it just goes all the way through. Whereas the other knives kind of go in partially, and then you have to jam them the rest of the way in. Let's try that again. Alright, so I'm going to start applying some pressure. And that didn't take that much. Didn't have to swing it. Came out upside down, that's why I tried to stab him with the pommel there, which is something we should try. See how much pushback or blunt damage the pommel has. So let's try that out if we can find another walker. The bells aren't ringing this time just because, you know, knives at bells is a hazardous proposition. Okay. Alright, that didn't really do much. I mean, I don't think she likes it, but definitely doesn't like it, but can't seem to brain them with the pommel. Well, there you go. That's the Chosen. Mama's Bowie knife. Those are some of the special edition weapons that will be available in The Walking Dead Saints and Sinners Chapter 2 Retribution. If you're interested in more Retribution content, then click the S in the corner to subscribe. Thanks for watching, and we'll catch you next time. What are you doing on my skiff?